गुड इवनिंग एंड वेलकम बैक टू पैसा बोलता है। पैसा बोलता है में फिर से आपका स्वागत है। आई बीन टेलिंग यू ऑल दिस टाइम दैट द फंडिंग विंटर हैज कम। Startup companies cannot take for granted that private equity investors will keep pumping money into them and you cannot raise money. One of the companies that went public and raised 9,000 crores in fresh capital and is still burning that cash is Zomato. Zomato dropped to almost 40 rupees and then rose back to now 101 rupees. Now Zomato claims it made a small profit in its restaurant business. They are operating in 500 cities, of which they claim 248 cities have breaking even and are making profits. They operate in 23 countries and in those 23 countries contribute 2.5% of their total revenue. But I have been all the time telling you that Zomato is not a profitable model, and finally the truth will come out and they will have to charge you. So recently, if you have been getting a bill from Zomato, there is now 2 rupees or 3 rupees per order on its app as a part of effort to improve profitability. Basically, they are saying me that if you are going to use the app, every time you use the app, pay us 3 rupees. And this is to reduce the operational cost and to keep Zomato running, and is gradually being rolled out across the country. What will happen is the cost conscious customers will go out and the value of that will drop. I'm sure Swiggy, they would have discussed with Swiggy, back channel talks would have taken place, and Swiggy will also introduce that at its earliest. But Swiggy is not a publicly listed company, can afford to make losses, but no private equity investor will pay money to it. So what now they are saying is that this platform fee is applicable to all Zomato customers. They had a gold customer and all that. I don't know whether they will be paid. Zomato uses a matrix called take ratio. Basically, what is it is what percentage of the order it can be retained itself. Basically, how much it can squeeze the consumer and how much it can raise by itself. So while delivery rates have been falling, the potential for take rates are better to aid overall margin. Basically, they are, by all this Greek and Latin means, they are squeezing the restaurant person beyond a point to deliver and make some money. But then there is another problem. The problem is the delivery partner. They have already started charging a delivery fee. The delivery fee is supposed to go to the service provider. But and the way it is projected is that poor fellow who's delivering should make some money out of it. And at the end of the day, it has now been clearly proved that Zomato is not paying the delivery fee to the delivery partner. So there is a problem. So all this clearly shows is that definitely there is pressure for cash flow and they are not able to burn cash. So they are squeezing the restaurant, and at the same time they are also asking you to pay a platform fee. Now there are two types of orders that will be placed. One from a known restaurant, another from an unknown restaurant. Normally people order from a known restaurant. Now those restaurants have already got a brand name and will not agree to a higher take rate. So the platform will not show it unless you go search for it. But those companies also have their own delivery systems and they will deliver in the food nearby if there is an order, and they have delivery boys and bikes to deliver. So that will happen. So what Zomato is hoping is that they can deliver from cloud kitchen and to small unknown business where they can squeeze cost to the maximum. So this is where they hope to make their margins, and also scrimp on delivery, squeeze the person who is delivering the product. Now, what will happen is that unless you pay a certain higher salary, people are not going to say delivery boys will not be simply available. So the pressure point will come there, because this is not a part-time delivery job. This has now become a full-time job. So unless people make 25,000, they will not be able to save. So now what they are saying is they aim to grow at 40% in adjusted revenue. I don't know what does it mean. Adjusted revenue for a couple of years. If they don't grow like that, the business will collapse. Now, also in ordering, there are different sets of clients. Some clients are wealthy clients who can afford to pay this fees. There are also a set of clients who are value conscious, who check 10 times before they place an order. Those kind of clients will migrate to Swiggy if Swiggy does not just start charging immediately. So if you increase this fee more, the chances of the clients disappearing are high. In between, as soon as this issue went public, because both promoters are same, they had to buy Blinkit. And Blinkit is making losses, though they claim that losses are narrowing. But Blinkit is definitely making big losses. So in terms of value of food sold, It includes two things: food delivery and dining out services. Food delivery is basically what is it is you order for food and the food is delivered. In dining out services, what they give you is they provide you the list of diners available. You can make payment through Zomato, and they will give you special discounts, and they will offer to book tables. While you do that, the restaurants also give money to Zomato to advertise on the platform so that you can draw more traffic. So this is what it is Zomato's two models of business. One is of course delivering from the restaurant, and another is booking people to go there and hoping that advertisement money will offset some cost. Now they have a third division of which not much is known, where it's called farm to fork supplies offering. Basically, restaurants have to buy supplies. Normally, they buy it from the local market. So this is a big problem. In India, what Zomato is now claiming to do is that it will source fresh, hygienic, quality ingredients and supplies directly from the farmer, mills and producers and other processors, and supply to its restaurants partners. Now, this will not take off because of one reason. No restaurant pays in cash. Restaurant business runs on credit. Zomato, unless it gives credit to the restaurant owners, they will not be able to do much headway in this supply business because the supply business runs on credit. So the large distributor will directly supply to the restaurant, and the restaurant will get credit and pay after some time. This is not a cost advantage. There is an advantage of element of credit. Whether Zomato has the ability to give credit or not is only time will tell. And then in August 22, there is a 4,447 crore transaction to acquire Blinkit. So a lot of money has got into it, and instant delivery is not doing well because Swiggy also has not done well. And what Big Basket, which is a deep pocketed Tata company now, also has realized that customers are not willing to pay a premium for immediate delivery. They are willing to wait one day for delivery. So all this looks is very difficult. If Zomato does not grow its business at 40% year on year over the next couple of years, the whole model of the Zomato will fall under its weight. Also, customers should be willing to pay what they are starting with 2 rupees and 3 rupees. They should be willing to pay 20 rupees, 25 rupees for delivery. Otherwise, it will become a problem. Along the way, from Jan 2023, a Gunjan Patidar, a co-founder, has resigned. He was the chief technology officer. In 2022, another co-founder, Mohit Gupta, resigned. Rahul Gupta, head of new initiatives, resigned in November 2022. Much before that, the deputy CFO of the company has resigned. So there are a lot of high-profile exits. The company is in a dicey state, and I don't believe that this company will survive because India is not ready to pay a price premium for this service. As long as it's free, customers will come. The moment it stops becoming free, the chances of it making major profits are not there. Kindly consider exiting the stock if you have it, or do not consider this for investment. It is not a deep value buy. आपने इस पॉडकास्ट को सुना, इसके लिए मैं आपका आभारी हूँ. आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, अपना कमेंट लिखिए. अगर आप ये सब कर दिए तो इस वीडियो को अपने दोस्त या रिश्तेदार के पास भेजें और उनको सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए आग्रह करें. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार. जय हिंद. आई टोल्ड यू दैट आई विल बी इन रियाद on the 22nd of September. The event place was not fixed. The team has now decided the event. It's in the Holiday in Riyadh. Those who are in and around Riyadh and desirous of meeting me may contact the WhatsApp address below or the email. My team would get in touch with you.